Hello, hello. Let me just join my stream so I know that I'm audible. I hope I'm audible. Am I audible? Am I audible? Let me check. Let me join my own stream so I can check if I'm audible. Okay. I can also check from the YouTube app itself. Alright, let me check if I'm audible. Alright. Yeah, I am audible. Okay. All right, so today is day 15 of coming live on YouTube. I have been live for 15 days straight trying to learn Spanish. Am I progressing as I am supposed to? I don't know that. But am I enjoying the process of coming live while trying to learn something? 100%. I have had conversations with so many different kinds of people that that is the only thing that makes me want to come back, like be live and just learn as well as have conversations with people. Shayon says, so late today. Yeah, I know. I actually got late today. What was I doing? Yeah, I was procrastinating and I was thinking if I should come live today or not. And then I saw this one reel which said that consistent efforts matter the most. And that motivated me. And I was like, no, I shouldn't skip today. I should definitely come live. Um, so that's what happened. How was your day? What did you do today? How was your Saturday? Were you at home? Did you go out with your friends? I had to go to office, but it was a half day. Sharon says, "Damn, insane mentality." Yeah, I mean, you've got to do what you've got to do. So, um, I just chilled today. Actually, okay, that's nice. Honestly, that's all you need to do on Saturdays, really. And I'm so glad that like this entire live feature exists and you can actually like come live, have conversations, and actually have like a meaningful conversation as well, because I have had such meaningful conversations with people, and I'm also looking forward to having meaningful conversations today, because I'm actually someone who enjoys having deeper conversations about literally anything in the world. It doesn't have to be something related to what I am doing right now. So, yeah, I mean, the fact that summer is already over and we are so into rainy season right now that it makes me feel even more sleepy and I feel tired. But sometimes, like for example, today it was raining quite a bit. I was feeling a little lazy and I was really wondering if I should do this live, but here I am. Here I am. Do you guys like summer season more or rainy season more? What is your favorite season for everyone who's watching? What is your favorite season? You don't have to choose between summer or rainy. It can be literally anything. What is your favorite season? I want to know that. I think I've also actually I will answer after I hear other people's answer. What if you're watching this right now? What is your favorite season? Tell me that in the chat. You tell me first, and then I'm gonna tell you mine. Shayon, what about you? What is your favorite season? If you're watching, Shayon, what is your favorite season? Winter, as in summer you can only wear a t-shirt, normal pants, but in winter you can. That's literally. Oh my god! I was actually gonna say exactly this. You took my line. I was literally gonna say this. See, for most people, they always answer summer. Most people I know answer summer, but this is like whatever you have written, Shayon. That is literally my point. I give this point myself to everyone. That why I like winter more. Like even during the winter when it's really chilly, sometimes it gets very cool and very like it's not chilly per se because like after all we live in India, it doesn't get chilly, but yeah, it gets very cold. And even then, people ask me, "Are you sure? Like you're shivering and you can't head outside without a sweater and you still like winter?" I'm like, at least I can wear a very cute sweater or I can wear a very chic jacket. You know, I can't do that in the summer. I can maximum take all my clothes off, but still feel so hot. So that is like whatever you have written. That's literally my point. This is literally the point that I give to everyone. So okay, high five, high five. Is there a high five emoji? I don't know. Yeah, some people I have seen they say they like winters in summer and summer in winters. Oh, that's literally like my dad. That is literally my dad. He says that. But yeah, I mean, you need to pick a lane. It can't be perfect all the time, right? So that's what I believe in. You need to really pick a lane. You can't just have perfect weather, perfect things all the time. So yeah, I like winter for quite a few reasons. And the main reason being the one that you typed out. Also the fact that yeah, it's true that in winters you can layer so many things. You can put on a very see for guys. Again, there's a lot of guys who don't know how to layer, but I like as a girl, there's so many different ways that you can wear a t-shirt, a crop top, and then also wear a jacket, and also wear a very cute sweater. And I think it's the same for guys as well, right? Like you can wear a very nice looking t-shirt from your summer wardrobe, and then wear a jacket over it. Or you can put like I don't know, trousers which you'd wear in summer and you can use that even in winters and then wear very cool shoes. Or you can wear like, I don't know. Okay, I'm speaking as if I'm like a stylist. I have very little knowledge about men's fashion, but I suppose that everything that everything that you can wear in summer, you can wear all of that in winters as well as put a jacket over it, and then it just looks so much more chic. So, if you guys had to choose between, let's say, polo sweaters. Is there something known as polo sweaters? I think there is. No, there is nothing known as polo sweaters. It's only polo shirts. Okay, if you had to choose between like sweater, wearing like a very cool sweater which looks very classy and very elegant versus a jacket, what would you go for? I'm talking about winters, obviously. What would you guys go for? Would you guys go for like a very cool jacket or a very elegant, fine looking sweater that looks, um, royal or something? What would you guys go for? What would you go for, Shayon? Like, let's say you go into like a shopping mall and you had to purchase just one thing. One more reason is that I sweat a lot. My clothes get wet the second I go out, but it's not like that in winters. Yeah, in winters, for people who sweat a lot, in winters you feel nice and cool and it feels very pleasant, isn't it? Because obviously we don't really have harsh winters here in our country, so it feels very pleasant during the winters. But in summers, it feels terrible, yes. But it's good that you do sweat a lot. I read this somewhere that people who sweat a lot, it is actually good because you also sweat out toxins from your body. Sharon says, I would choose jacket over sweater. Okay. I would actually, if I had to pick just one, I think I would personally go for a sweater. I have another reason. I'm glad that we don't match on this point, because now I can, give my own explanation instead of saying, yeah, same, whatever Shayan said. So yeah, the reason why I would choose a sweater over a jacket, basically because the sweater is something that I can pair well. Like it. Firstly, it keeps me warmer, and like after all, it's made of wool, so it sticks to like my skin, making me feel warmer than a lot of jackets probably would not. Um, and also another thing is that it's very like a jacket is huge, so I can't just pack it up and put it in my bag, right? But a sweater, you can pack it up and you can place it in a small corner of the bag. So that's one. That's the second reason. And the third reason is that I can pair a sweater with a dress, or I can also pair a sweater with a skirt. I can also pair a sweater with jeans or trousers. Also, I can wear the sweater and then again put a jacket over it. So that's why if I only had to choose between sweater and jacket, I would go and buy a sweater. In jacket, there's like chains, so I can open the chain, it'll look cool, and if it is closed, it'll still look cool. Yeah, but like I get that point, but like for me, I think I can, because I'm a girl and I have like options to style it. I would rather go for one piece of clothing that I can make like 10 outfits out of. And I can do that with a sweater, but not necessarily out of jacket, because this jacket will stand out more, but the sweater will not. Especially if I get like only like a black high neck sweater. I can just style it in so many different ways. So that's what I was imagining. A high neck sweater with a very cute little skirt, or a high neck sweater with very nice black jeans, a high neck sweater with on top of a dress. I have done all these things. So that's why if I was given a particular amount, let's say I was given only 1,500 rupees, or even lesser, 1,000 rupees to go. You can't even buy a jacket within 1,000 though. But okay, fine. If I was given 2,000 rupees, where, I mean, like jackets can be purchased within 2,000. So if I was given 2,000 rupees, I would walk into a shop and buy myself two sweaters. All right. Let's, if you are here watching the stream, write an Ola in the chat. If you just joined in, write an Ola in the chat. We can start talking. And honestly, that's what I'm here for. I mean, I could totally practice my lessons without coming live, lying on my bed, just about to doze off, still like, using my phone. I can practice my Duolingo lessons just that way itself. But the reason why I choose to come live, do you like denims? Yes, I love denims. I really like denims. You can like, you know, it gives a very different feel depending on how you can style it. It can either look very street smart. I love denims if styled well. Yeah, exactly. Same. So, denims, you can wear denims in such a way that you can look street smart, or you can also look like very high fashion. It totally depends on how you style it. I actually want to show you all a picture. I don't know if anyone's interested or not. I just want to show you guys. One second. There is one photo shoot that I had done wearing this very nice. I did it last year, but like I wore this really nice denim shirt, and I don't know, I just want to show it to you guys. Shayan says you can also look like an emo. You probably, yeah, it's possible. That is possible. So, so I did this one shoot last year, wearing this denim shirt, and I really wanted to show that to you guys. Let me do that. Oh, let me share my screen firstly. I think my screen is visible. Yeah. So I really want to show this one shoot that I had done. Yeah, this one. This is literally my favorite picture of all time. This and this one. This is literally like, this is like a denim shirt. So I was wearing denim on denim. It's like a nice denim with like a dirty denim. But like, I really like this, how this picture had come out, honestly. Um, because I feel like I look like I'm modeling for a magazine or something. I am not hyping my own self up, but I really like this look that I have done wearing this denim shirt. That's me. This is me from last year. I remember I got like so tanned. So that's why I was like, there, and I thought, let me just do this denim shoot. So yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, so that was me. Do you think the look was like nice? Do you guys like denim on denim? Is that something you guys W look? Thank you. So do you like pairing denim on denim? Is that something you guys like? Is that something you like, Shayon? Denim on denim? I feel like it looks very cool if you style it really well. Actually, you don't even have to style it well. Like, it's so effortless. You don't have to think much. Just put denim on denim. As long as they're the same color, I think it'll look really fashionable. That's what I like about denim. I like kids. What? Shayon, you want? Okay, what do you mean you like kids? What? You won't believe, but when you commented this, I like kids, YouTube kind of held your comment and it asked me to review if I should let you post it. So I clicked on accept. But what do you mean? Like, I like kids, they're cute. Like, are you talking about kids where? Or are you actually talking about kids? Like children? I like kids too. Quite a bit, honestly. They are cute. Yeah. A lot of people make fun of me by saying that I look like a kid. I used to get so like angry, but now that I'm older, I feel nothing. I don't feel anger. I just feel like happy that okay, I look younger. It was mostly people who are older than me. They used to say that I look like a kid, but now most people just like, even when they do say that to me, I just tell them my real age, and they're like, oh, no way, dude. The thing that you have written, like, I'm not kidding. The next time you write something like this, I will show you, because YouTube is asking me to literally allow your comment, like if I should hide your comment or accept it. Um, my YouTube moderation is on, like chat moderation, which is why that's happening. They think like you're writing something offensive. Lol. Yeah, have I beaten up a kid? No, I mean, not beaten up a kid, or I've not beaten up anyone like that, honestly. Have I? I have, actually. I have beaten up my boyfriend. That's because I was just joking. But no, I have not beaten up anyone else like that. I've not beaten up any kid because I feel like if I did that, their parent would come to me and complain to me, and then I would have nothing to tell them. So I've not done that. Well, have you done that recently? If a kid is annoying you and you had enough. if a kid is annoying me and if I've had enough, I would probably scold the child, and like with a very strict and stern voice, I would tell them no, don't, or I would stop giving them attention, because a lot of times kids annoy you because they only want attention from you. Maybe they want you to check out what they're doing, or they're just randomly wanting your attention because they're bored. So if a kid annoys me, I want to show you what. Wait, hold on. Wait, look at this. This message is held for review. Sure, hide. Okay, you're saying I have. If being honest, if kids annoy me, I tap in their head. That's funny. That's not called beating them up. Beating them up is like holding them by their arm and like hitting them on their back or something. That's called beating them up. But this is fine. You can tap someone's head. You can tap a child's head. Mm, children usually don't annoy me. Let's change the topic. Yeah. Children usually don't annoy me like that, but if they do, I just don't give them a lot of attention, and I just try doing something else. And then if they see that I'm not giving them attention, then they start crying, and then I don't give them any more attention, and then their mom or their dad comes in to console them, because I feel like that's not my child, so not my headache. So yeah, I do make children cry like that, like unnecessarily, because I'm not giving them attention because they're annoying me at that point. So then I stop giving them attention, and then they end up crying. And yeah, that's something that does happen. Anyway, um, it's so nice to actually have proper conversations with people I met on the internet, while streaming that too. Because I never honestly imagined that, even on the like just 15 days ago, I never thought that I would just come live and start having conversations with random people. I was actually quite afraid to actually go live or even stream or anything like that, because I thought, who would even want to speak with me? But I'm so glad that I've had plenty of conversations with so many people, and with you, Shayon, and with anyone else who's watching this but who has not written anything yet. Please subscribe to my channel if you're watching me, and write something in the chat so I know you're watching. Like, don't just be a silent watcher. Write something so I know you're here and we can have a conversation. I'm open to talking to anyone, literally. Um, I just want to know people who watch my videos. That's it. Like, I don't want you to be the silent watcher, because, like, why are you silently watching when you literally have the chat option in front of you? I have subscribed already. Yeah, I know. Thank you. But for like there are some people who are watching me, but they're just watching. So it's for just for them. So yeah, let me actually share my screen. Actually, let's start with some lessons, if that's fine. So I remember in yesterday's class. What am I saying? The way I framed this sentence, I sounded like I'm a teacher. I'm not a Spanish teacher, obviously. Like, I don't know why I said in yesterday's class, students. I felt like I sounded as if I was gonna say in yesterday's class, students. This is what we learned about. That's not what I wanted to say. See, I said that by mistake. But let's actually listen to this one. Let's do the story, okay? It has some easy words which a lot of people who don't know Spanish will be able to guess. And even if there are words which are difficult, I'm gonna explain what it means honestly, and we'll keep chatting. So, el pasaporte, the passport. So, for everyone who's watching this video, I am assuming that everyone has a passport, and I'd love to know. Okay, firstly, I mean, I don't know if I should assume this. There may be people who may not have passports, But still, for people who have passports, what is the last place you went to? What is the last country you visited? Actually, firstly, let me just ask this: does everyone who's watching me, does everyone have a passport? Because I shouldn't assume like that. After all, for everyone who's watching me, does everyone have a passport? Yes or no? And if you do, then what is the last country you visited? What is the last country you visited? Or what is like the latest country you visited? Or rather, you can like, even if you have a passport but you've not gone outside the country yet, what is one country that you would love to visit next or in the upcoming few months or years? Like, what is that one country which is on your list of a place that you would love to visit? Shayan, what about you? Because since we're already having a conversation, what is that one country that you would love to visit next? Tell me. Are you there? Okay. One country that I would love to visit next is, I've been seeing a lot of videos on China and especially Chongqing, but I've also seen a lot of videos in China which are quite crazy, such as the food that they eat, and that makes me want to not go. But then I've also seen a lot of videos regarding Chongqing, which discusses about like, which shows all the technical stuff, like all the new age technical stuff like humanoids and trains through buildings and multi-tiered apartments, as in, like, have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen any video of Chongqing, especially, you know their skyline? At least, have you guys seen that? Because I feel like it's literally everywhere, like, especially recent days, after, I think after I Show Speed went there a couple of months back, it really exploded. I feel more people are into China, and I feel like there are more people visiting China after I Show Speed did. Because, I mean, I think it's a statistic, or maybe it's just an opinion of mine. But yeah, I would really love to visit China someday. Simply because, just like India, it has quite a contrasting thing going on. I mean, there's quite a contrast in their country. There's quite a lot of poverty, and there's also technical advancements that they've made as a country, which is by far the most that any other country has ever been able to achieve. So, yeah. Have you guys heard about Chongqing? Shayon, if you're watching this video, have you heard about this place called Chongqing in China? This is Chongqing. Have you heard about Chongqing? This one. Have you heard about Chongqing? If you haven't, then you probably are gonna get a lot of reels from now, because I just mentioned about Chongqing. And since you're watching my live stream, this is Chongqing skyline. If you're watching my live stream, I'm sure your phone's algorithm is now going to show you stuff like reels and videos related to Chongqing or related to China. But yeah, that's one place I'd really like to go, honestly. Let's continue with the story.
Vikram y su esposa Priti están en el aeropuerto.
Let's play that again.
Vikram y su esposa Priti están en el aeropuerto.
Vikram and his wife Preeti are at the airport. So the word airport in Spanish is aeropuerto. Aeropuerto, and esposa over here, it just means wife. Esposa. Also husband is like esposo. So esposo is husband and esposa is wife. Vikram basically. The way they said it is like Vikram. Listen to this voice note.
Vikram y su esposa Priti están en el aeropuerto.
Vikram basically. Never mind.
¡Ay, no! ¿Dónde está mi pasaporte?
I know. So have you guys like, I don't know if you have actually seen any Spanish movie or not, or even if you've heard Spanish songs, you'd see like okay, do you guys remember Pitbull? Have you heard Pitbull's songs? So Pitbull used to say this in his song sometimes. Like he used to say things like I mommy, something like that. So Spanish people say the word I a lot, is something that I'm observing. So I know, ¿dónde está mi pasaporte? Where is my passport? Pasaporte means passport.
No está aquí.
No está aquí. It's not here. It's not here. Vikram.
¿No está en mi cartera?
No está. It's not in my wallet. En mi cartera. Cartera means wallet.
Y no está en mi chaqueta.
Y no está en mi chaqueta. Again, like chaqueta means jacket, and that's literally what we were speaking about a while ago. That jackets are so cool for winters, and that we would get it. And see, the word jacket translates to chaqueta in Spanish. Chaqueta in Spanish. Mi is again my, obviously. So my jacket is mi chaqueta.
Big.
Está en el taxi.
It's in the taxi. So he has left his passport in the taxi.
Vikram corre a buscar su taxi.
Damn, man. Vikram corre, which means runs to. So runs to is corre. A buscar su taxi, to look for his taxi.
Big no. Priti corre detrás de Vikram.
Preeti corre detrás de Vikram, which means Preeti runs after. So runs to is corre a, and corre detrás, which means runs after.
Ay, no, el taxi no está aquí.
Oh no, I know. El taxi no está aquí. The taxi is not here.
No es posible.
It's not possible. No es posible.
Vikram.
His wife has been wanting to say something since quite a long time. That's why every time she starts with the sentence by calling out his name, Vikram, she expects him to listen, but he is clearly not, because he's just worried.
No está en el taxi.
Your passport is not in the taxi.
El pasaporte está en tu mano.
Which means in your hand. Oh my god, like what a huge bulakkar. Imagine having your thing in your hand and you're just searching about. Sounds like something that a lot of us actually do. I do it a lot of times.
Gracias, mi amor.
Gracias, mi amor. Thank you, my love. My love. In Spanish, a way to address someone you love is mi amor. Passport means pasaporte. Possible means posible. Hand means mano. Mano. This is mano. He runs is corre. They are means están. So we just finished up a whole story. Do you all like the story? Okay, my streak is about to become 15. It did. I'm on my 15th day streak. Okay, let's do a little bit of practice. Let's strengthen your weakest grammar concept. Okay. I do have quite a bit of.
Mi abuela es graciosa, ¿no crees?
Mi abuela es graciosa, ¿no crees? Which means my grandmother is funny, don't you think?
No.
For everyone who's watching this video, do you still have your grandmother with you? I would love to know because I don't. And I do miss my grandmother quite a bit. So much that I often see dreams of mine once in a while where I see that she's there with me. So it's like my subconscious has not been able to process the fact that my grandmother is not around anymore. So anyway, but like, do you guys have your grandmother still with you? For everyone who's watching, do you still have your grandmother? You can answer by typing it out in the chat. In the chat box, you can write something. Do you still have your grandmother with you? If you still do have your grandmother with you, then type it out in the chat. You can just say, yes, I do.
Graciosa.
The word graciosa means funny and
Abuela.
abuela means grandmother, which is why I'm asking this. Honestly, for everyone who still has their grandmother with them, I personally feel that you are very lucky if you do, because your grandparents are not going to be around. Most of us lose our grandparents when we are in our 20s, perhaps early 20s or late 20s.
Ella es mi tía y mi amiga también.
So if you still have your grandmother around, then you're really lucky. Ella es mi tía y mi amiga también. She is my aunt and my friend too.
Ana es mi mejor amiga.
Ana is my best friend.
Mi abuela es tímida.
Mi abuela es tímida. My grandmother is shy.
¿Cómo es tu amiga?
¿Cómo es tu amiga?
Creo que mi tía es tímida también.
I hope the dogs barking below my house are not audible.
Creo que mi tía es tímida también.
Creo que, which means I think.
Creo que mi tía es tímida también.
Mi tía es tímida también. I think my aunt is shy too. My daughter is nice. Mi hija es simpática. Maria is my aunt. Maria is mi tía. Oh, my charger is not here. Mi cargador no está aquí. Is not here is no está aquí. She is my aunt. Ella es mi tía. Tu cargador. Yo tengo una hermana. Yo tengo una hija. Sí, Yo tengo una hija. Hija means daughter. And if you want to say son, then you say hijo. So if you want to say yes, I have a son, you say yo, sí, yo tengo hijo. Sí means yes, of course. Now let's do another lesson of personalized practice. We're just going over previous words which we've learned. Tú necesitas una piña y 3 sandías, ¿verdad? If you're still watching, I have a question for you. Are you somebody who has ever tried this drink called piña colada? This piña colada, this is piña. Piña here means pineapple. So piña colada is a drink which has pineapple in it. For everyone who's watching this stream, have you ever tried piña colada? I personally haven't, and yeah, would I ever be interested to try it? Yeah, perhaps, as long as it doesn't taste too sour, which is something, I mean, I assume that piña coladas taste sour. If it tastes sweet, then sure, I would give it a try. Tú necesitas una piña y 3 sandías, ¿verdad? You need a pineapple and 3 watermelons, right?
Mi esposo
Mi esposo es simpático, ¿no crees? My husband is shy, don't you think? Mi esposo es no, shy es tímido. Mi esposo es tímido, ¿no crees?
¿Hay 2 mercados en tu ciudad?
Hay 2 mercados en tu ciudad. Hay 2 mercados, which means are there 2 mercados, which means
Mercado.
markets. Are there 2 markets in your city?
Tu hijo es simpático, ¿verdad?
Tu hijo simpático, ¿verdad? Hijo. There are 2 markets around here. Hay 2 mercados around here. Por aquí.
Y 2 kilos de durazno.
Y 2 kilos de duraznos, por favor. And 2 kilos of peaches, please. Do you guys like having peaches? Have you, like, okay, you guys tell me if you've, do you like having peaches or have you ever tried peaches? I personally, I have never had peaches. And I feel like that's literally a sentence that I should write down somewhere and remember it for later. So that whenever I play this game called Never Have I Ever, I can actually say that never have I ever tried a peach in my entire life. I've never tried the peach fruit. Have you guys ever tried peach? Have you seen a peach? I've not even seen a peach in my life. Ever. In front of me. I've never held one in my hand, or I've never seen a peach in front of me. Have you guys ever tried the fruit called peach? Yes or no? Tell me in the chat. Have you ever eaten the fruit called peach? Tell me in the chat if you have or if you haven't. Tell me in the chat. The reason why I have never seen a peach in my entire life is simply because of the fact that peaches are not a common fruit where I live. So I've not seen a peach anywhere. And never have I ever tried it in any drink or any food. I've never tried it. So I don't even know how it tastes. I only assume that peaches taste sweet, but if you have ever tried a peach, then tell me yes in the chat if you have.
Y 2 kilos de duraznos, por favor.
Yo necesito una naranja y 3 piñas.
Naranja is a word which translates to oranges, and I really like oranges. Honestly, my favorite, like I would even say that orange is one of my top three favorite fruits. I really enjoy having oranges. I like nothing beats a good orange juice on a hot summer day. A good orange juice on a hot summer day, lying nice in like a nice and cool shaded area and sipping on orange juice on a hot summer day, that really saves you. It's a feeling that only some can understand. Not like if people, for people who don't live in a hot climate, they would probably not be able to relate or understand this unless they are someone who have traveled to hot countries during the summer and have had orange juices. They would probably get that feeling, but otherwise if you're not yourself from a hot climate, you'd not get this feeling. It's like a whole different feeling altogether. Orange translates to naranja in Spanish. Yo necesito una naranja y 3 piñas. I need una naranja. I need mm, I need an orange and 3 pineapples.
Yo necesito una naranja.
Yo necesito una naranja. I need an orange. I would actually like an orange right now or tomorrow morning or something. How much do 2 pineapples and 1 orange costs? Again, do you like pineapples or do you like oranges? If you, whoever's watching the stream right now, if you had to choose between pineapples and oranges, what would you choose? Pineapples or oranges? Tell me. What would you choose? Let me actually find this out, because like there is a possibility that people may just choose pineapples. I mean, like, after all, there are a lot of people who enjoy pineapple pizza. I personally knew someone who enjoyed pineapple pizza. Of course, I don't like such things, but I would really like to know, pineapple or oranges. Let me actually start like a whole like a questionnaire or something. Let's do that. Pick one fruit. Pineapples or oranges? I literally just started a whole quiz which is called pineapple or oranges. I simply want to know because I feel like, wait, did I just write this on chat or did I add this as a quiz? I literally started a quiz called pineapple or oranges, and yeah, tell me, like, I would love it if you guys actually voted. So I've just started like a poll. You can go ahead and vote on that poll. You'll see it in the chat section itself. I personally am someone who enjoys oranges over pineapples. Like I mentioned, I don't really like pineapples. Like I feel like pineapples taste like that one cough syrup that I was forced to drink when I was like a younger girl. As in like when I was a child. How much do 2 pineapples and 1 orange cost? ¿Cuánto cuestan 2 piñas y una naranja?
Tú necesitas una piña y 3 naranjas, ¿verdad?
Let's do the lesson. Tú necesitas una piña y 3 naranjas, ¿verdad?
Quiero una botella de agua, por favor.
Quiero una, which means I want. I want una botella de agua. A bottle of water. Please, por favor, please.
2 sandías y una botella de agua.
What?
2 sandías y una botella de agua.
2 sandías
Sandías. 2 sandías y una botella de agua.
y una botella de agua. 2 watermelons and 1 bottle of water. 2 sandías y una botella de agua. The thing was too fast. I think that your mom is nice. That's a nice sentence. I think that your mom is nice. I think means no crees. No crees. I think that your mom is nice. No crees. Tu mamá es simpática. ¿No crees? Oh, sorry, creo que. I'm so sorry. Creo que tu mamá es simpática. All right. If you guys can still see that one poll on your screen in the chat section, then I would definitely ask you to go ahead and poll, like cast your vote, pineapple or orange, pick one fruit. Tú necesitas una piña y 3 naranjas. Tú necesitas una piña y 3 naranjas, ¿verdad?
Yo necesito 2 kilos de mangos.
Yo necesito, which means I need 2 kilos. 2 kilos. 2 means 2, okay? So, 1, 2, 3. You've heard the song, right? So, 2 means 2. 2 kilos, 2 kilos de mangoes, of mangoes. The word de in Spanish means of. So, de mangoes, which means of mangoes. I need 2 kilos of mangoes. 2 kilos of mangoes. And 2 kilos of oranges, please. Y 2 kilos de naranjas. Por favor.
¿Y cuánto cuestan 2 piñas
¿Y cuánto cuestan 2 piñas y una naranja? I want a pineapple and an orange. Quiero una piña y una naranja.
Y 2 kilos de duraznos, por favor.
Y 2 kilos de duraznos, por favor.
¿Hay 2 mercados en tu ciudad?
Are there markets in your city?
3 piñas.
3 piñas. Do you need an orange? Tú necesitas una naranja.
¿Cómo es tu amiga?
¿Cómo es tu amiga?
¿Cuánto cuestan?
¿Cuánto cuestan 3 piñas?
Tu abuela es simpática, ¿verdad?
Tu abuela, your grandmother is nice, right?
Hay mangos aquí.
Hay mangos aquí, ¿verdad?
Hay 2 mercados.
Hay 2 mercados cerca. There are 3 markets in my city. Hay 3 mercados en mi ciudad.
¿Hay 2 mercados en tu ciudad?
Are there 2 markets in your city? Alright, we're done with this recap. We're done with this recap. There's literally only 2 sections left for this. But before we move on to this and this, which is literally going to help me finish off today's lesson, I'm actually gonna chat for a while again with people. I feel a little hot today, honestly, not gonna lie. Okay. Alright. Very good. Let's actually have like a conversation regarding something. It literally can be anything. Or I can tell you something that happened with me lately, which is so I am on Instagram, right? I'm not an influencer or like someone huge on it in like on my Instagram, but I have been posting videos once in a while, and very recently I was sent this one PR box for the first time in my life, and it may not seem like a huge deal for a lot of people, but to me, I was so excited and I really felt like a brand actually thought that I am someone who is capable of marketing their product. And I was sent this whole Garnier PR box. And I've never been sent such things in my life, honestly. But the fact that it was sent to me, I really felt like, wow, it's like a little bit of a milestone here, because I still remember when I started posting videos at first on my Instagram. I was not really that active on YouTube. It's only it's only been like a couple of months since, not even a couple of months. It's been, it has been like 2-3 months. So that's couple, yeah, that I have been active on my YouTube, but I have been somewhat active on my Instagram. Um, and so the fact that I was sent a whole PR, I was like, wow, like a brand, not just a brand, a representative of a brand thinks that I am capable of marketing. Uh, why am I continuously getting this? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. I don't know what's wrong. Let me just show this to you all. I don't know why I keep getting this. That's odd. I keep getting this one thing. Wow, okay. Look at this. Like, I keep getting this thing. Am I like being flagged or something? I keep getting this one notification from YouTube. Welcome to live chat. Let me actually delete a particular comment if it's bothering YouTube so much. I had to delete 3 comments simply because I'm getting this one. Oh my god, I continuously am getting it. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Oh my god. I think I may have to end this stream very soon because I am just being spammed with this. Like, look at this. Just have a look at this. I keep getting these notifications, and I think it's simply because of I deleted the last few chats, but I simply think that it's, bruh. I just hope I don't get flagged by YouTube or something. Okay. I really hope, because I just started out. Like, I hope that I'm not gonna be flagged by YouTube for discussing about something that I shouldn't have. Anyway. Um, so, right. I mean, I think I'm just gonna get back to practicing Spanish, and I only hope that I'm not gonna get this notification again. Because, like, look at the number of times, man. Again, let me show you to you guys. Look at the number of this particular notification. So I just deleted these 3 messages because I feel like it was because of that I was getting this notification. But just, wow. I hope my account is gonna be fine because I just deleted the messages. So anyway, let's just get back to practicing Spanish, and let's try to not talk about anything that is a little controversial or is against the community guidelines.
Atlético.
Atlético.
Trabajar.
Trabajar.
Perezoso.
Perezoso means lazy.
Tango.
Tango. Laura y Diego trabajan en mi escuela. This looks like a school.
Trabajar.
Trabajar means to work.
Podcast.
Podcast. I just had to write this one particular message because I definitely don't want to get flagged by YouTube. I just had to write this because I just started out. I don't want my channel to get flagged or anything. Enseñar, which means to teach.
Bien.
Bien means well. Dash inglés. Estudio inglés en mi colegio y la clase es muy interesante, which means I study English in my colegio means in my school, and the class is very interesting. Muy interesante, which means very interesting.
Siempre.
Siempre, which means always.
Maestro.
Maestro, teacher.
Patinar.
Patinar, which means to skate.
Atlético.
Atlético, which means athletic. El maestro enseña alemán en tu escuela, which means the teacher.
Maestro.
Enseña means teaches. El alemán means German in
Escuela. Tu.
your school.
Escuela.
Tu escuela means your school. Does the teacher teach? Teach means enseña. Does the teacher teach German in your school?
Nosotros estudiamos historia.
Nosotros means we. Estudiamos, which means study. We study historia, which means history. Chinese or literature. Chino or literatura. Literatura, which means literature, and kind of sounds like a tongue twister for a lot of people. Does the cat work? El gato trabaja.
No, no trabajamos mucho.
No trabaja.
No trabajamos mucho.
Mucho, what does that mean? Trabajamos, which means we do not work in the class or online. En la clase o en línea.
Solo trabajo en verano.
Solo trabajo en verano. I only work in the summer. Yes, that's right. Sí. That's right means así es. I actually forgot this. Así es. Sí, así es, which means yes, that's right. Sí, así es. El gato trabaja aquí. El gato means the cat. Trabaja means works. Aquí means here.
Sí, estudio ruso.
Sí, estudio ruso. Yes, I study Russian. La maestra enseña chino muy bien. Which means, la maestra means the teacher. The teacher enseña, which means teaches. The teacher teaches chino, which is Chinese. The teacher teaches Chinese muy bien, very well. The teacher teaches Chinese very well. Alright, let's do one more lesson.
Ellos.
I don't know what this means.
Chino.
Chino, which means Chinese.
Siempre.
Which means always.
Fácil.
Fácil?
Ellos.
Which means they. 3 exercises. 3 ejercicios. Oh, sorry, ejercicios. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Because this is literally a word that I picked up yesterday. That's why I made a mistake. Ejercicios, not ejercinos.
Ruso.
Okay. Ruso means Russian.
En línea.
En línea, which means online.
Historia.
Historia, which means history.
Lección.
Lección means lesson. Does your classmate speak Chinese? Tu compañero habla chino. La maestra habla japonés. Japonés means Japanese. The teacher is super nice, don't you think? El maestro es super simpático. I review the lesson every day. Which means yo repaso. Yo repaso. You really need to roll on that R of yours if you want to say this out loud correctly. Yo repaso the lesson. Yo repaso la. Yo repaso la lección todos los días. I'm again getting these notifications. Is YouTube gonna flag me? I don't know. I just hope nothing bad happens. 2 classmates. 2 compañera. Laura's teacher teaches geography. Laura. Oh, sorry. It's gonna be el maestro de Laura enseña geografía. I keep getting these chats. Let me quickly Google why I'm getting this. I'm just gonna use ChatGPT to find out what is the problem. Actually, I'm just gonna write it here. Why do I keep getting this notification on YouTube live regarding community guideline. I'm still getting it. Okay, I need to log in to YouTube Studio to figure out the problem. Okay. My God, I'm continuously getting this. I'm just I'm continuously getting the strike from YouTube regarding the live chat. Look at the active community guidelines warning. You know what? I'm just gonna let it be for now. I'm just gonna finish my lesson and then I'm gonna figure out why I continuously I know why I'm getting this strike continuously. It's because of a couple of messages. Damn. I'm gonna be more careful from now on. Anyway, Ana repasa también. Do you always review the lesson? Tú repasas. Tú siempre repasas la lección.
Sí, el ejercicio es difícil.
Sí, el ejercicio es difícil. Does Luis study in a group or alone? Which means Luis estudia solo o sorry, does Luis study in a group? Luis estudia en grupo o solo.
¿Tu clase es fácil?
Tu clase es fácil, which means is your class easy? Easy means fácil. Is Maria Diego's classmate? So again, remember in the last day, I actually said that in Spanish.
María.
You can't just say, is Maria Diego's classmate? Like there's no apostrophe S. You simply need to.
María.
María es Diego's classmate. How do I say this though? María es de compañera. La compañera es la compañera de Diego. Damn, okay. So in Spanish, you don't really have anything called an apostrophe S. You simply need to say something belongs to someone else. Like Diego's classmate is written as la compañera de Diego, the classmate of Diego. So that's how it is in Spanish. 3 exercises, 3 ejercicios. Okay, so this is lesson 3 of 3.
Fácil.
Fácil, which means easy.
Patinar.
Patinar, which means to skate.
Tarea.
Tarea, which means homework.
Siempre.
Siempre is always. El
Poco.
curso es uno poco difícil, ¿verdad? This course is a little difficult, right? Yes, the homework is kind of difficult. La tarea es un poco difícil. I study chemistry because it is interesting. I study chemistry. Estudio química porque es sí, interesante. That was wrong, obviously. The exercise is in the book. El ejercicio está en el libro.
Diego es el director. Diego es el director.
What?
Diego es el director.
What does that mean? Director, what does that mean? Oh, director. Okay. Got it. Sorry. Mi tarea. It means my homework.
El ejercicio está en el libro.
El ejercicio está en el libro. I always study in the library. Yo siempre estudio en la biblioteca.
Hablas mucho en la biblioteca.
Biblioteca. I speak a lot in the library. You speak a lot in the
Matemáticas o historia.
Matemáticas o historia. Maths or history.
Estudio química porque es interesante.
Estudio química porque es interesante. I study chemistry because it is interesting.
El director no habla chino.
El director no habla chino, which means the principal does not speak Chinese.
La directora trabaja en línea.
La directora trabaja en línea. This is shelf, right? Is it escuela, which means school? Oh, biblioteca, library. Okay. I study chemistry because it is interesting. Estudio química porque es interesante.
Diego es el director.
Director. This is not a shelf, but it's a library, so biblioteca. Alright, we're done with the revisions, and there's only one more lesson left. Yo estudio historia en mi colegio. ¿Y tú? I study history in my school. And you?
3 compañeros.
3 compañeros. 3 classmates.
Yo hablo árabe muy bien y no repaso porque el curso es fácil. Y la lección es fácil también. Soy genial, ¿verdad? Yo hablo árabe muy bien y no repaso porque el curso es fácil.
Let's do this.
Yo
We're going to slow it down so I understand better.
Yo
I speak Arabic very well.
Y no repaso porque
And I
curso
practice because it is easy.
la
And
lección
the lesson is
Fácil.
easy.
También.
2. Okay, el curso
Soy. Genial.
es fácil.
Diego enseña química en este colegio.
Diego
Diego enseña química en este colegio.
enseña química en este colegio. Diego teaches chemistry in this school.
Laura
At the
es
school.
la compañera de Diego. Ellos estudian en grupo siempre. Hoy estudian literatura en la escuela.
El colegio de Ana está en un pueblo.
El colegio de Ana
El colegio de Ana está en un pueblo.
está en un pueblo, which means the classmate of Anna, Anna's classmate, está en un pueblo, is in a city, is in a town. Anna's school, Anna's school, not colegio. Colegio means school. Anna's school is in a
Mira,
town.
él es Diego y es de Francia. Él trabaja en este colegio. Enseña francés y es muy simpático.
Okay. Diego es de México. Oh, sorry, enseña francés. Sorry, man. Where is the book? ¿Dónde está? What is the book called? Libro. ¿Dónde está el libro?
La directora.
La directora. Which means the principal. I study Chinese. Yo estudio chino.
Solo trabajo en verano.
Solo trabajo en verano. I don't know why I keep getting strikes, but okay. Oh, it's kind of difficult. Es un poco difícil. Sorry, es un poco difícil.
¿Dónde está la tarea?
¿Dónde está la tarea? Which means, where is your homework? Where is the homework? Sorry. This exercise is not difficult. This exercise, which means este ejercicio no es difícil. This course is super interesting. Este curso es súper interesante.
Mira, él es Diego y es de Francia.
He's from
Él
France.
trabaja en este colegio.
Él
Enseña
trabaja en este
francés y es muy
colegio.
simpático.
Diego studied French. Where is the book? ¿Dónde está la libro? ¿La libro o el libro? El libro. Oh, it's kind of difficult. Es un poco difícil. Alright, we're finally done with today's goal. Like, my goal for today was to simply finish the entire. See, I completed Unit 5. I hope you saw that. Was to simply finish Unit 5, which was every word regarding participating in class, and I just did that. Now there's a new section called Talk About Food, and I'm simply going to start just a little bit, learn only a few words, and after that I'm gonna end the stream because I don't want to learn too much that I find it difficult to remember. So now I'm just jumping into a new section. I finished this entire section called Participate in Class. Now I'm gonna talk about food. So everything regarding food items is what we're gonna learn here. Okay. Hay huevos.
¿Hay huevos?
Huevos.
¿Hay huevos?
Hay huevos, which means eggs. Hay huevos, which means eggs.
Una hamburguesa, por favor.
Una hamburguesa, por favor. Hamburguesa, which means hamburger. Hamburguesa, por favor. Los tacos no What is that?
Los tacos no llevan queso.
Llevan.
Los tacos no llevan queso.
Los tacos. Tacos do not have cheese. Los tacos no llevan queso. Queso means cheese. Disculpe. ¿Dónde está mi sandwich?
Disculpe, ¿dónde está mi sándwich?
Sandwich. Excuse me, where is my sandwich?
La cuenta, por favor.
La cuenta means the check. So basically, I'm simply going to learn about. By the way, if you're watching, I would love to have a chat with you. Simply write hi or hola in the chat, and we can start talking, and we can also learn together. You know. La cuenta, por favor, which means the check, please. Hay huevos, which means are there any eggs? Una hamburguesa, por favor, a hamburger, please. Los tacos no llevan queso. Queso means cheese. I remember. Disculpe, ¿dónde está mi sandwich? Excuse me, where is my sandwich? La cuenta, por favor, which means the check, please. Which one of these is cheese?
Queso.
Queso.
Carne.
Carne means meat.
Huevo.
Huevo means egg.
Queso.
Queso is cheese, okay? Which one of these is egg?
Huevo.
Huevo. Cheese is queso.
Queso.
Egg is huevo.
Huevo. El queso está aquí.
El queso está aquí. Queso means oh, okay. So I need to follow the. Okay, this is like a new thing, a new pattern. She is saying a sentence in Spanish, and I need to answer the same in Spanish again. El queso está aquí. The cheese is here.
Aquí.
See, yes. El huevo está aquí. Yes, the eggs are here. This is like a new pattern. El queso, por favor, which means
Queso.
the cheese, please. Los quesos, por favor.
Quesos. Los.
El queso, los quesos, which means what?
Los. Quesos.
Los quesos means your cheeses, and el queso means the cheese. Okay. Los huevos, por favor. Which one of these is meat?
Carne.
Carne. Carne means meat.
Los tacos son de México, ¿verdad?
Los tacos son de México, ¿verdad? Meat means carne.
Carne.
Claro.
Which means?
Claro.
Of course. Claro. Claro.
¿Lleva carne? Lleva.
Lleva.
Lleva. Carne.
Lleva.
Lleva.
Which means, does it have meat?
Sí, llevan carne.
Sí, llevan carne, which means yes, it has meat. They have meat.
3 huevos.
3 huevos. 3 eggs. The eggs have cheese, which means los huevos have is tienen. Los huevos. That word is not there. Let's just say llevan queso. Okay, so if you want to say have, you can also use the word llevan. So, los huevos llevan queso. Ah, of course it's cheese. I'm going to say of course is claro.
Claro.
Es queso,
Queso.
which means it's cheese. Ah, claro, es queso. No, the eggs do not have cheese. No.
No.
The eggs. Los huevos
Huevos.
no llevan queso.
Queso.
Okay, I'm getting the new words slowly. Which one of these is ice?
Hielo.
Hielo. Ice is hielo.
Hamburguesa.
Hamburguesa. Hamburguesa means hamburger.
La bebida lleva piña.
Bebida, which means
Bebida.
the drink. These are new words. I don't know what it means. The drink
Lleva
has pineapple.
bebida.
La bebida lleva piña, which
Piña.
means the drink has pineapple. La carne no lleva queso, which means the meat does not have cheese.
Queso.
Una hamburguesa.
Una hamburguesa. Drink means bebida. La sandía, por favor, which means the watermelon, please. Las hamburguesas llevan queso. The hamburgers have cheese. Las bebidas llevan café, which means, sorry, las bebidas. Las bebidas, which means the drinks have coffee.
La sopa es aburrida.
La sopa es aburrida, which means the soup is boring.
Sí, las bebidas llevan hielo.
Sí, just bebidas llevan hielo, which means yes, the drinks have ice. Las.
Disculpe.
Disculpe, excuse me. Excuse me is disculpe.
Disculpe. Con queso.
Con queso with cheese. Una hamburguesa con queso. Hamburger with cheese.
Sí,
Sí.
hay hamburguesas.
Sí, hay hamburguesas. Yes, there are hamburgers. Disculpe, excuse me. So, he is from Mexico. Disculpe, no llevan huevo, which means, excuse me, no llevan huevo means, no, it does not have huevo, I forgot what it means. Oh, eggs. It does not have eggs, right? A tea with ice, please. Un té con hielo, por favor. A hamburger with cheese. A hamburger is una hamburguesa con queso.
Queso.
Excuse me, disculpe. Do the hamburgers have cheese? Las hamburguesas. Quesos?
Queso.
Sorry, have is llevan. Excuse me, disculpe. Disculpe. Las hamburguesas. Disculpe, las hamburguesas llevan queso.
Queso.
Okay. All right. I think this is it for now. I would actually finish this. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to log off. Which one of these is salt?
Sal.
Sal. Bean is
Frijol.
frijol.
¿Hay sal en este restaurante?
Hay sal en este restaurante, which means is there salt at this restaurant? Bean means frijol. Frijol. Los huevos con sal, which means the
Huevos.
eggs have salt. Los sándwiches con queso, the sandwiches have cheese. Los frijoles llevan queso, the beans have cheese.
Sí, con salsa.
Yeah, yes, with salsa. Oh, salsa is the sauce.
Con frijoles.
Con frijoles, with beans.
Hay frijoles con salsa y frijoles con arroz y huevo.
Hay frijoles con salsa y frijoles con arroz y huevo, which means
Hay
there are
frijoles
beans with
con
sauce
salsa
and
y
beans with
frijoles
rice
y
and
huevo.
egg. Okay. Con arroz y huevo, por favor. Which means with rice and beans, please. Sorry, huevo means egg. With rice and egg, please.
Un taco sin queso.
Un taco sin queso, which means a taco without cheese.
Arroz sin salsa.
Arroz sin salsa, which means rice without sauce.
¿Dónde está la sal?
¿Dónde está la sal? Which means where is the salt?
La sandía de papá.
La sandía de papá is dad's watermelon.
¿El té de mamá lleva sal?
El té de mamá lleva sal. Does mom's tea have salt? How can tea have salt? It only has sugar. Disculpe, ¿dónde está la sal? Where is the salt? Dad's beans. La
La
frijoles de papá.
papá.
Los frijoles, okay, because la means one and multiple is los. Dad's watermelon is gonna be la sandía de papá. Are there drinks without ice? Drinks. Las bebidas
Bebidas
sin
sin
hielo.
hielo.
We didn't have to write last. Anyway, dad's beans. Los frijoles
Frijoles
de papá.
papá.
Are there drinks without ice?
Hay
Las
las
bebidas
bebidas
sin hielo. Alright, we're almost about to be done. I am on lesson 4 of 6 now. Which one of these is vegetables? Verdura. Verdura. Milk is leche. Milk, leche. Potato is
Papá.
what? Potato means papa. That's a new word. Papa. Sugar is azúcar. Potato is
Papa.
papa. That's odd. The fact that Spanish people call potato as papa and a lot of fathers look like potatoes. That's so funny.
Azúcar o sal.
Azúcar o sal.
Lo siento.
Lo siento. I'm sorry. Lo siento.
Las verduras.
Las verduras. The vegetables.
La hamburguesa no.
La hamburguesa no está aquí, which means the hamburger is not here. Sí, con leche. Yes, with milk.
¿En este restaurante hay solo papas?
Which means, what?
En este.
Is in this restaurant solo papas? Are there only potatoes in this restaurant? En este restaurante hay solo papas? Sí, lo siento, no hay carne. Yes, sorry, there is no meat. Oh, that's bad. Do potatoes have sugar? Las papas llevas azúcar. Do the drinks have sugar? Las bebidas
Llevan.
o llevan azúcar. Does the tea not have sugar? Does the tea not have sugar? El té con
No, lleva azúcar.
Oh my god. It's 11:53, which is why I'm yawning. I'm almost done, okay? Like I have 2 more lessons. Which one of these is cake?
Pastel.
Pastel, okay? Why is cake always pink? Cookie means
Galleta.
galleta. Cake means pastel. Cookie is galleta.
Hay pastel.
Hay pastel. Is there cake?
¿Hay batidos?
What does that mean?
Batidos.
Are there milkshakes? Batidos?
Las galletas de la abuela. Las galletas de la abuela.
Las galletas de la abuela, which means the cookies of grandma, grandma's cookies. Shake is batido.
La cuenta está allí.
Cuenta means the
Cuenta.
check. The check is there. La cuenta está allí. Check is cuenta.
Este batido no es sin gluten.
Este batido no es sin gluten. This batido means
Batido.
milkshake. This milkshake is not gluten free. Gluten free means sin gluten.
Los batidos
Los batidos llevan leche y azúcar. Milkshakes, los batidos, milkshakes have milk and sugar. Necesito la cuenta, gracias. The cake is from France. Este pastel
pastel
is
es de Francia.
Francia. I need the check. Thank you. Necesito la cuenta. Gracias. A cake and a coffee, please. Un cake means pastel.
Pastel.
Y un café,
Café,
por favor. Okay, this is gonna be the very last lesson for today, okay? The very, very last lesson for today. Are there drinks without ice?
Ay.
Drinks. Hay bebidos sin azúcar. Sin con azúcar. Excuse me, which is disculpe. Do the hamburgers have cheese? Las hamburguesas have cheese. Llevan queso. That's beans. Los frijoles de papa.
¿Hay sal en este restaurante?
Hay sal en este restaurante, which means is there salt at this restaurant?
El batido de Ana lleva leche.
El batido
El batido de Ana lleva leche.
Ana.
El batido de Ana lleva leche.
El batido de Ana lleva
Lleva
leche.
Este helado no lleva leche.
Este helado no lleva leche, which means this ice cream does not have milk.
Una hamburguesa, por favor.
Una hamburguesa, por favor.
¿Dónde está el arroz de Luis?
Where is Luis's rice?
El restaurante es muy interesante.
El restaurante es muy interesante.
Los batidos llevan leche y azúcar.
Milkshakes have milk and sugar.
No hay leche en este.
¿No hay leche en este restaurante?
El restaurante.
El restaurante de Diego. Are the drinks without ice? Hay
Ay.
bebidas sin
Sí,
azúcar.
con azúcar.
Hay bebidas sin hielo, acha. Con azúcar means sugar. Are the drinks without ice? Hay bebidas sin hielo. I'm constantly getting these strikes from YouTube. Community guideline strikes. Alright, I think Duolingo for today is done. I'm going to figure out what is wrong with my chat and try to fix it. For everyone who joined in to today's chat, thank you so much for joining in. Even if you did not stay for too long, I'm glad that you even joined in and started having a conversation. I genuinely appreciate everyone who watches my stream every time. Thank you so much for supporting me. Honestly, it was my day 15 of learning Spanish. Learned a lot of new words regarding going back to school, plus a lot of new words regarding food, so that I can prepare myself for tomorrow's live stream where I'm going to learn. So again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.